paying the mortgage. Not even, dude. Not even. These boomies, they bought the house and they probably paid it off like a long time ago. They got this house so cheap, dude.
Yeah.
It's not fair. I'm
It's
gonna
not.
whine
No,
about it.
heads will roll, or heads have to roll, in order for balance to be restored.
Yeah. Nah, dude, it's terrible. Anyway, what's up, dude? How you doing?
We're going.
Yeah, we're going, dude. Come on.
No, I've been just like hanging out, just kind of not wanting to be at home, just because like I'll just masturbate and waste time.
Yeah. Yep.
So
That's good.
I just like if it's nice out, I'll go outside even if there's no real mission.
Mhm. That's a good plan. I'm starting work tomorrow. I'll be swinging sledgehammers for the rest of the summer.
Nice.
So I've been joking with the Onion. Him and I have been singing "Massa got me working.
Yeah, I was gonna
Someday
say,
Massa set me free."
got chain gang songs playlist
Yeah.
coming up in the car.
Nah, I'll load him up. My boss, he's into that stuff, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, he said he's into owning slaves or being a slave, like RPing.
I think he's into like RPing, being a slave. I think he likes that. I think he likes to make his life harder than it needs to be.
Yeah, it's cell memory. It's just
Yeah, we can never escape these bonds.
there forever. I've been listening. Have you ever heard of like the Ice Spice Poop Gate?
Poopgate? No, I have not heard about the Ice Spice Poopgate. Please enlighten me.
So there's speculation that Ice Spice has like a shit kink.
Okay.
Because like all of like a lot of her songs have like poop bars.
That's true. The biggest one that I know of is the "You think you the shit, you're not even the fart."
Yeah, but
I
like
know that one.
but it's like more than that. Like it's stuff like when I walk, you feel the draft,
Ah,
and like.
what
Like,
is
I
that?
poo on a bitch, I'm shiesty. It's just nuts.
I poo
She
on a
calls
bitch, I'm
herself
shiesty.
Miss Poopy in another song.
Miss Poopy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like self-proclaimed Miss Poopy.
So the walking line. What was the walking line again? When I walk, you whistle. What was it?
You feel the draft.
You
like
feel
my
the-
fart.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
I
like
was gonna-
all relating to
yeah.
poop and farts and stuff like that.
I was gonna say in my head, I'm so dumb that I heard that as like she like fucks people in the butt so much
No.
that it's like it's very loose.
No. I think she's just like she has a 14-year-old ghostwriter who just always talks about poop and shit.
Yeah. I mean, that might be even younger, maybe. That might be like 11, 12.
You're like, yeah. She has like an
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because like,
Amazon review farm.
well, yeah, because when we were that age, dude, we were like, that was
Yeah.
that was a lot of the conversation. A lot of topic of conversation was just poop.
Yeah.
Just a lot of pooping and farting. I mean, a lot of the conversation today revolves around this as well, but
It is still
We've-
pooping and farting.
yeah, we've introduced elements to it. There's variety now. So what's going on? So is she like confirmed to like, does she poop
So
on
a lot of
chicks?
people on like Twitter were just like, so like, are you in your fart era or what? Like, what the
Whoa.
fuck's happening?
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, and she responded. She came out with the allegations against her that she's in her dookie and poopy era,
Whoa.
and she said that I have a fetish for shitting on bitches.
Whoa.
So
I mean,
so,
that's kind of hard though.
yeah, she is hard, dude. She's the hardest. Who is more gangster than Ice Spice? Truly, is there anyone on this earth?
She's the best rapper alive. Best rapper alive.
Yeah, the greatest of all time, undefeated, unstoppable. The consumer of oats, Ice Spice.
I wonder, like, do you think her like shit is like the Dunkin' Donuts drink, where it's just like
horrible.
it's like a munch, like her shit looks like a munchkin floating in wet coffee. I bet her shits look like that, dude.
No, I think it's like a Venezuelan fucking oil minefield.
Oh, yeah, just straight black, like just
Yeah,
fire liquid.
No, because like the thing with like not oil, not all oil is like made the same.
Okay.
Like the reason why like Saudi oil is like they're so rich is because like they have a ton of it, but it's also easy to extract.
Okay.
Venezuelan oil is like sludge.
It's like
It's like
sludge.
it's like rainforest sludge. Yeah, it's very difficult to like extract and refine.
Huh.
So that's why part of why like they have all the oil, but they're poor
I
because they
see.
need like other people to help like give them the refineries. But my
Just,
point is that she has just like it's mud. It's a mud pie and add a frazzle.
yeah. I mean, maybe I'm Ice Spice, dude. I had 3 mud pies today.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday we went out for my uncle's birthday, and I had steak tips and shrimp at the
Ooh.
same time. It was a combo plate, and then I ate. My mom didn't finish her. She had shrimp scampi, and I was like, "Ma, if you're not gonna finish that, I mean, we don't want to bring it home. We have so many things in the fridge, you know." And she was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
she took
I
one
guess you're
bite. He's
right."
like, "Where's the A1 sauce?" And, then, and they're like, "Oh, we don't have that. This is a Wendy's. We don't have that." He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna eat this."
Yeah,
And then so you're just like, "Well, if the Lord is calling on me to finish this food today,
I had to do it.
yeah, the
I was.
black hole does what the black hole must."
It was my duty. It was my duty as son to fulfill, and I did. I munched it so hard, dude. Cause like the past, dude, like especially the past 2 weeks have just been straight up just ramen and like just the bottom of the barrel. Like I'm broke. This is the end of the semester. Like we're failing.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, and then like we go to like a nice restaurant. And I'm like, fucking, you gonna take this home? The pasta's like cooked perfectly. Fuck no, dude. I munched that, dude. Like a fatty,
no,
dude. My dad like watched me eat, dude. He's like, dude, slow down.
He goes, "You don't get it. I had spaghetti and meatballs with lo mein the other day. You don't get it. I made spaghetti. I then literally happened the other day. I said there's no spaghetti, so I had these fucking old lo mein from the back of the pantry."
Oh, and you ate it with meatballs?
Yeah,
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that's rough.
crazy.
That's pretty bad.
It was crazy.
That's where we're at, though. I mean, fucking. What do you want?
Nah, I mean, I'm going on adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the chick left a bag at my house,
Okay.
and then I guess like it was like her work bag.
Solid.
So there was like stuff that she needed for work, and then she hits me with something crazy. She's like, "So I'm gonna order an Uber to your house, and then you put the bag in the Uber, and then they'll come to me and drop it off." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? What are you? That's what? Like,
Yeah.
there's no way they're gonna be like we're moving drugs. Like, what are you talking about? There's no way they're gonna allow that." And so I was just like, "Just tell me where you work. I'll just drop it off."
Mm-hmm.
And then so I went on this adventure.
Nice.
I didn't know it was gonna like pour heavy rain like that.
You volunteered for a little expedition before you realized
Yeah,
there's a fucking hurricane.
yeah, into the hurricane.
Yeah.
But I put there was a little bit that I did was that I took a Polaroid picture of my feet
Nice.
and then I put it like there was a book that she had in the bag that I guess she was gonna
Oh
read
my
like at work.
god, dude.
And so I
So you put it.
put it in the book so that when like as a surprise, so when she like opens the book up to read, it's like, who the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Is this my feet? And then I thought it was gonna be like a handoff, but she like hung out, and then so she saw it. And the look on her face when she opened up the book, dude, was insane. And she was like, "You're an interested fella. You're an
Wow.
interesting one, ain't you?"
Nah, she likes you though. That's so hard, dude. That's such like a power move to just be like.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is I'm at the point where I'm literally like I can do whatever I want now.
Yeah, no,
You're not going anywhere.
she's
Like,
not going
this
anywhere,
is-
dude. You gave her a Polaroid picture of your feet. That's insane.
Yeah, no, I put my
That's-
feet together in like the praying hands position.
Oh god.
Yeah, I posed my feet for the Polaroid.
That's crazy, dude. You're like, yeah, you're in it now. There's nothing
Yeah,
you can do that'll fucking freak this chick out now.
Yeah, no, that's.
That's
And
it.
I'm glad I earned it. For everything I've done, dude,
Yeah.
I've earned it.
Hey, fruits of your labor, right?
Exactly. The
It's the
fruits
whole
of my
idea.
labor.
It's the whole idea, man.
No, I honestly I think that like the lessons of right now are just you get what you put in.
Yeah.
So it's just like if you just give a shit about, like, even just with the podcast, like writing anything, like as long as you just actually, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna try,
Hmm.
you'll get good things.
Yeah.
Versus if I'm just like, you know what, like, fuck having fun with this. I'm just gonna be basic and just, you know, not do anything interesting.
Yeah.
Then she'll get bored and then she'll leave.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. I did a similar thing like with my lady. She was like we were both leaving yesterday, I think. It was yesterday? Yeah. And I left like some like food in her fridge and I was like, "Hey, can I have your house key so I can go get it and like eat it before I go back?" And then it ended up taking me so long to like pack all my shit up that it didn't work out. So then I ended up just meeting her at our house, and I had like a little thing that I wanted to give her, but I didn't want her to fucking like find it, so I hid it in her bag, and I think it was a hit because like she texted me, she was like, "You fucking sneaky fuck," and I was like, "What did I do?" And then she was like, "You know, fucking really appreciate." I gave her like a little thing. I'm not gonna say it because it'll out my ethnicity, but
Oh,
uh,
you pulled from the bucket of condoms. I get you.
yeah, exactly. I gave her a nice Duralex.
Yeah, give it. Imagine just Duracell batteries in like a fucking Vaseline bag.
Just be like, "Hey, baby, get yourself something nice."
Get yourself something nice. Just slippery batteries. Just
Yeah.
like,
Nah, dude, it sucks though. Like I fucking I hate this. I hate I knew it was gonna be bad because like I'm an addict, and that is no exception to the ladies. But like I saw her every day this week, and then now it's like my sweet princess is gone, and the kingdom is in shambles.
what am I to do? I'm now alone with myself. The desires are bubbling. What am I to do?
I already beat off last night. I lost. I was so
What am I
ashamed of
to do?
myself too. I woke up at 3:50 this morning, just like full panic attack. Like
Dude,
took a piss, felt immediately better, went back to sleep.
nice.
But you know,
Yeah, I'm just hanging out. Like my graduation isn't for another couple days, so
yeah. Are you walking?
I don't know. I mean, I think so.
You should.
But what do you mean by walk? Like, am I gonna show up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I went and I got my
Your
the gear.
yeah, your gear. Yo,
My
dripped out.
gear, dude. Yeah. And then
Yo, what's your kit,
dude,
bro?
my kit. Dude, he gave me like an extra tassel because I'm an honors student.
Ah.
He was like, "What's your GPA?" And I'm like, "Rounded up or rounding down?" And I'm like, He's like, "Round down." I'm like, "You're killing me, dude. You're killing me." And I was like, 3.8. And he's like, "Okay, you get the honors tassel. You're a good boy."
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I had a 3.8 too.
Dude, we're beasts.
We're so smart.
We are, so it's not. It's all, well, truly, to not graduate, like, unless you're like a science actually hard major.
Yeah. You have to
Then-
try. You have to try
Yeah,
to
you
be retarded.
Yeah, like, you just have to actually have just no care for what you're doing.
Yeah. You just have to
Like, no
literally just
stake.
be drunk every day, not show
Yeah.
up, not do the bare minimum.
Yeah, just be like a 13-year-old. Like just be like the dude who like the 15-year-old who has his first job and he's sweeping and he's just smacking the dust everywhere, you know?
Mhm. Yep.
Like, he's angry, he hates that he's there. That's the energy that to fucking not graduate Kuma sum laude.
Kuma sum laude. So that just means like high honors, right?
I don't know. I think it's like there's two of them. One of them like magna cum and then like summa cum. One of them's like top of the class, another one's like a percentage, top 5% or whatever.
Okay.
But I don't know the difference. I could have just made that up. For real, I could have just made that up. But other than that, like I've been abstaining from the Joe Rogan.
Nice.
But did you listen to the Terrence Howard one?
No, I saw that was that's being talked about.
Yeah.
So to preface this, and I'm sure you're gonna explain it, and I cannot wait to hear about it. But Terrence Howard, like the only I recognized him, I was like, that's the guy from fucking Iron Man, and he got fired from being like the black guy in Iron Man because he beat the
Yeah.
shit out of his wife.
Did he do that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, I don't know about that. I'm not gonna dispute it. I'm just gonna say I don't know about that.
That's why they fired him.
I I believe you.
But
I mean, I knew he got what is the word? Removed from Iron Man,
yeah.
but I figured it was because he's just crazy.
Nah, it was like
Just
back.
because, like,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say because he's talking about some crazy stuff that I'll get to in a minute. But my understanding is that he's been like this since like the '90s. So
Oh,
I just
really?
figured like, oh, this dude's on set talking crazy.
Yeah, he's just talking about fucking chemistry and fucking whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Didn't
and so
he-
I just
didn't-
figured that they
yeah,
were just
okay.
like, we don't want him here anymore. We can just find another black dude to be in the suit. And
Arguably a funnier black dude.
yeah,
I
we can
don't
get
know
Don
who-
Cheadle.
Is that Don Cheadle? Yeah. Right?
I think so.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah,
he's
we can
funny.
get Don Cheadle to be in the suit, and it'll be fine. But
Do some dance moves. Terrence Howard was too stoic with it. But anyway, fucking. So what did he? I haven't listened to it yet. Should I listen?
so
Is it worth a
I
listen?
I only listened like half of it,
Okay.
and I am gonna butcher it because it's way beyond. It's a level of schizophrenia that is way beyond me.
Okay. I'm
But
intrigued.
he opens it up first minute 30 seconds. I remember being in my mom's womb. I remember being born. Like minute 30, like it's
Sick.
cold and deep. And so he talks about like how we live, like how, like, so he's offering basically like an alternative model to physics, chemistry, and mathematics.
Okay.
So he's saying that we operate on like a Euclidean plane, like a 2D, like physics operates in like the 2D space.
Okay.
And he's saying that reality, like of 2D space of flat lines. And so that reality is really about like flat straight lines. So reality is about curves and 3D, and curves are in waves, and waves have recursion.
Okay. What is recursion?
He says that like the waves bounce off of each other, and like the waves hit the edge of the universe or hit other waves and then bounce off of each other, and it's constant, like in motion.
Okay, so that's recursion. The waves.
I don't know.
Okay. Solid.
I don't even know if that's recursion, but that's just things that he's saying. But he's
Okay.
talking about like how. So I should say that he talks about like how different elements are like, some elements are like fake. Like that if elements are like approximations of atomic value,
Okay.
and that certain elements are really just like different octaves of one element.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. And so he's saying that like
Nice.
everything is just like electricity and magnetism. Like gravity is just electricity, that is the attractor. Anything that repulses is just magnetism. He talks about like how he's developed like new forms of flight, and how he's going to create drones to mine star systems. And he's
Oh god. All right. I like this guy.
But what's nuts? He talked about creating like a lightning gun.
A lightning gun? Like a.
Yeah.
How does?
Like
what do you mean?
Like he talks about the power of electricity, and so he's going to harness the power of electricity to create like a legit like
So-
press the trigger like
Okay.
megaton volts.
So Terrence Howard is just trying to be Iron Man.
Yes.
Did
But here's the
Did
thing,
anyone
is, like,
hit him with
crazy-
that during the fucking interview? Did nobody
didn't-
say that? Did Joe
didn't-
not pipe up and be like, "Dude, you're just trying to be Iron Man in real life"?
I didn't watch all of it. I didn't watch all of it, but it's like he has, which is interesting. He has patents.
His
Like,
patents.
he's invented a lot of stuff and has
Okay.
patents that are used and referenced by like big corporations.
Really?
Yeah, like Sony, Microsoft, Amazon, IBM.
Whoa.
They've all used and referenced some of his patents. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's how he's like. That's how you know my shit is legit. And so
That-
he's basically
yeah.
he's legit like a Galileo schizophrenic, in that like, and that if he's right, all of physics has to be rethought and redone.
Yeah.
And if he's wrong, I mean, then if he's wrong, he's just a schizo. But it's crazy, dude. Like everything he's saying, how, like the universe is just like mating with itself, and all things are connected, and like everything's a wave.
Okay.
and everything is in motion. He's like, show me in nature a straight line.
Okay.
He's like, the straight lines don't exist. Everything is moving. Everything is 3D and in waves. It's not real.
Hold on. Time out. Is Terrence Howard gay?
Terrence Howard, I don't know. No, wait, probably.
Yeah.
But he has a wife, and then he like during the episode, his fucking wife gave him like detox droplets that he has to take on a timer.
What?
Yeah, it's nuts. But
Like detoxing
But-
for what?
I don't.
5G?
But my I don't know. I don't know. But I started thinking like if Joe Rogan is just like a CIA infiltrated psyop,
Yeah.
what if Terrence Howard, like the CIA has been releasing stuff on like the aliens for a minute.
Yeah.
What if Terrence Howard is part of this CIA psyop? So like what if he's been working
Mm-hmm.
with the CIA? Like he invented flight for them,
Yeah.
and now this is their way of disseminating the information regarding it by having a schizo seemingly
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah. He goes on the Tonight Show with bald Johnny Carson.
Yeah, so it's just like when you see the aliens, it's Terrence Howard in the cockpit. He's Iron Man in the fucking. David Fravor like, see the little tic tac? Yeah, that's Terrence Howard in 2004.
That's Terrence Howard fucking trying to find some boy pussy in the fifth dimension.
Just off the coast of San Diego trying to find some boy pussy in the ocean.
Meanwhile, Fravor's looking at it like, what the fuck is this? dude?"
What the fuck is
Just
this?
melting his puny brain. He can't fathom Terrence Howard trying to
Yeah.
find some boy pussy in another
I gotta
dimension.
read on this, and then just the radar is just like
Faggot, faggot, faggot.
like looking for boy pussy, searching for boy pussy.
Scanning for boy pussy.
Yeah,
Dude,
no,
That's crazy.
it's
All right, I have to take a listen to this then.
I'm not doing it justice. It's so much. Like
Is it?
it's I watch 15 minutes and I pause it and I'm just like, bro, what?
Deep breath, inhale, go outside.
Yeah, he has like he has like models and videos and like shapes and geometry. It's crazy.
That's good. He brought the whole PowerPoint with him,
He did.
the whole
He
sales
did.
pitch.
It's insane.
That is crazy. I did see like the I saw the post that Rogan put on Instagram, and like Terrence Howard's like in like a little hoodie, and I was like,
Yeah, he's
ooh.
wearing like his kids' clothes.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, he's like a little artist. He's doing like the David Cho, like, I'm a free thinker type guy. I wear like
Yeah.
a light hoodie. Like it's
Yeah.
not even, it's like it's like a long sleeve shirt, but it's like there's like a little hood on it.
Terrence Howard, like one of his most famous things, he's like 1 × 1 = 2.
What?
Because he's like multiplication doesn't necessarily imply an increase in value. It's nuts. Like it's such mind-bendingly dumb.
I believe we'll do, because one of the comments I saw on Instagram was, well, I was laughing, it was like, Terrence Howard, 1 × 1 = celery.
Yeah.
And then Joe's response is, wow, this guy's such a free thinker.
Yeah. There's even a point where like Terrence Howard was like, "You understand?" and then Joe's like, "Okay." What? It's nuts. It's nuts. And then so like there's like a hexagon on like top of Saturn.
What?
Yeah, like there's a storm system. So how Terrence Howard thinks that planets are made is that like it's like all pressure conditions of the
Okay.
universe.
Okay.
And that like gravity and magnetism, like creating pressure conditions that form mass, maybe.
Yeah, no. I've read stuff about this too.
And so like people are saying that like moons are made from like just leftover shit from the Big Bang crashing together.
Okay.
But Terrence Howard is saying like the red eye of Jupiter, those winds are going to create a moon in like 2 billion years.
Okay,
And
right. Write that down.
Write that down. And so he's saying that like that there's just a natural organization to these winds and to these waves that coalesce into geometric structures. And if you look at the top of Saturn, he's saying that I created a model that predicts the star arrangement of the Milky Way better than NASA. Like it's
Okay.
like the stuff that he says, it's so, and he'll just say that and then say like 10 more things that are just so nuts. And then
Like-
Joe has to just be like, hold on, I don't want to lose you. This is all great, but like, how are planets made again? Like, just tell me. And
That's
then
pretty crazy.
just where the gases are equalized and everything comes into this way and has to go that way, and you breathe in and you breathe out.
I feel like I
It's
have to
nuts.
listen to this now.
It's crazy.
This sounds too crazy to not listen to.
It is. It's like his show is bad, and like Joe Rogan is just like he peaked in like 5 years ago,
Yeah.
but this is Terrence Howard needs more. Like this whole like section of his career of just having like Cat Williams, like just black schizophrenics on, is the best.
This is a nice season.
It is.
It's been a good season. I like that.
Yeah, he's developed like whole new propulsion systems. Like he's an inventor as well as like all of this. It's crazy. And so like with his drones, he's like, with this like the method of flight that he's developed, like with the plane, you kind of it's difficult to turn. It's difficult to kind of go up and down. Like the propellers have to like stop and then change directions, like with a helicopter. But
Okay.
he's saying that like things fly and turn based on the orientation of like the axis of their mass.
What?
Yeah. So he creates these like fucking this hexagon looking butterfly thing. And he's like counting bubbles for some reason on planets. And then he has them fly together like bumblebees, and they arrange, and then they like pick up this like CGI barrel.
Okay.
And then he's like, this is going to be the end of cranes, bro. This is going to be the end of cranes.
What? We're gonna get bubbles. Bubbles are gonna replace cranes.
It's nuts. It's all nuts.
It sounds awesome.
It is awesome. It's great content. And so he's just saying like, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, is the reason why I invented this, bro, is all this leftover trash that we got in the atmosphere, I want to take these drones and I wanted to send them up there and pull it out. But then I thought like, what if we just sent this out into the asteroid belt and just mine the gold? Because human beings, they can't be all the way out there. The pressure conditions, the way that we're meant on Earth is for Earth. If you're out near Saturn, we're going to die out there. We're not meant to live out there. Human beings are 90% water.
That's a good point.
We cannot be all the way out there.
Nah. But we can send drones.
Well, yeah, we can send these drones. I'm going to use my lightning gun to send it at the speed of light.
Why wouldn't we just use the lightning gun to shoot the trash?
I don't know.
Can we do that? Let me talk to Terrence Howard, dude. I got some ideas.
Friend of the show, Terrence Howard.
That would be. I would love to talk to that guy. Oh my god! Imagine.
Yeah, no. He's talking about how like institutions are trying to silence him. Like he spoke at Oxford, I think, and then he was like, he was going to talk about stuff, and then all of a sudden they're like, actually, like our computers are down, and like the projector won't work, and he's like, use my computer. I don't care. And then so he did his thing. He said he spoke about acting for 10 minutes. He's like, all right, everyone, break out your calculator. We're going down to business.
I like it.
And then so he does this like loop of like the square root of 2 and how it just constantly, like if you cube it and then go back, it's the same number and over again. He's saying that's not real. Those are straight lines. The world is in wave form.
It all goes back to the waves.
Everything is waves.
Everything is waves.
He's saying no man would be attracted to a Euclidean woman.
What are you? What a what woman?
A Euclidean woman. So like the Euclidean space that we're in, like the 2D space.
Yeah.
No one would be, because it's just a straight line, dude. He said the human beings, we want the curves, we want the wiggliness, we want the fucking the depth, people. That is what life is all about. There are no straight lines in nature. There are only waves and curves and recursion.
This is getting me pumped up, dude.
Yeah, he was saying that like how stars, like they explode and send waves out, and then those waves hit the explosions of other stars. He was saying that the universe is actually finite because it's impossible for the waves would just go off into nothingness, but the waves have to bounce off of each other. So that means that there is an edge to this universe.
Yeah. See, that does actually kind of make sense, though.
I don't know. I'm too dumb to fully understand it.
How else do the waves come back around unless it's a circle?
Sure.
How about that, Terrence? What if it's just a circle?
Yeah, he probably would say that. He'd probably say it's like a pentagon or something like that, a hexagon or some shit.
That would be funny if his whole thing was just centered around fucking hexagons. Like
Yeah,
he's just
I love bees.
he's just obsessed with fucking the number 6, dude.
You just I don't. Dude, it's nuts. Like it's truly, uh, it's too much for me to handle. Everything he talks about. It's 3 hours.
It's 3 hours of that, dude. That's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot to listen
I've
to.
touched on maybe 20 minutes.
Oh yeah,
20, 30 minutes maybe. It's crazy.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Terrence Howard. All right, I have to add that to the list this week.
Yeah.
I've been listening to anything good.
No?
I tried to listen to the Jack Kruse and Andrew Huberman podcast with the Rick Rubin about like monoclonal blue or some shit.
Okay.
I guess Jack Kruse is like this like brain surgeon guy that's saying like the light exposure is like the key to everything, and that the similar to like Terrence Howard, he's like the main approach to it is like from the medical community is completely wrong, and like the system of thought is completely wrong because the doctors are not well rounded in everything. And Jack Kruse is a jack of all trades, so he researched physics, I guess. And this monoclonal blue, I'm definitely fucking it up. It's not monoclonal. I don't know what the fuck it is. Monoclonal.
Yeah, I mean, there's truth to what you're saying though. Like you know what like a DO is?
No.
So there's 2 medical degrees in the U.S. You can either get a MD, so you're a medical doctor. You can get a DO, which is a doctor of osteo. No, it's not orthopedic. It's some shit like that. Or osteo or like.
Hey, you know what DO is? Nah, me neither.
I had it for like a minute. It's like osteopathic or something, but it means like the whole body. So like MDs, they specialize. So like you can be like a heart surgeon or a heart doctor, cardiologist, but like DOs, they specialize in the whole body. So they treat the whole body as like they look at what is wrong with you in your totality. So they learn a little bit of everything.
Okay. Yeah.
And DOs are not as, you can still practice medicine, but it's not like as a prestigious of a degree as an MD.
Okay.
That is pretty sick of me though. Just be like, yeah, you know what this is, and then I just don't know what it is. It just immediately it shits out of my brain.
Nah, dude. I was trying to listen to this, and I think the gist I haven't listened to. It's like a 2-part thing, and they're both like 3 hours long, and it's just like this guy's like he's like a funny guy, but he's also like a fucking brain surgeon. So he's just breaking out all these terms, and like I feel like Rick Rubin when I'm listening to it, because like Rick Rubin's just sitting there like I'm
a vibe master.
Actually, like, you know, I took that stuff, and it's making me feel better. I'm like, Rick Rubin.
You know Playboy Cardi?
Did you guys know Def Jam? I did like Def Jam, like all that shit's pretty cool. Yeah, I heard a lot of blacks. I'm cool.
I'm big in the metaverse.
I'm
a metaverse DJ. I'm big in the metaverse.
No, but I think the gist of it is like the whole idea of like we produce light in our bodies. That's what Jack Kruse was trying to like argue.
I believe it.
Slowly over time, because of the meteor that killed the dinosaurs, like that like retracted into our bodies. And I guess like that helped him lose weight, was like fucking light exposure instead of eating better and working out. Which is like, all right, Jack, you know, you're probably just a fatty, but
yeah, I don't. See, the problem with that is like, that is just entering in so many realms of like I don't even know where to start or anything about that. Like channeling the light from the dinosaurs to help shed calories. Like how?
Well, no, it was because like we're related to like the moles and the voles that were around back then, because they were the mammals, and so they produced light externally because there was no sunlight. Dude, I'm telling, like it's equally like as schizophrenic, but it's like with like 2 like doctors.
It's 2 doctors.
Yeah, and it's like, and Andrew Huberman's just sitting there like, okay, I'm a neuroscientist.
as a Stanford doctor, but that's actually not a doctor.
Yeah. And then Jack Kruse just like,
I
don't like you. Like he's so confrontational. He's like, I don't like you. All right, but I'm gonna tell you why.
like a dude who works in a deli.
Yeah, no, he's from New York, so he's like, dude, it is funny. I would recommend like listening to that. I'm too dumb to understand what it is. I'm probably gonna have to listen to it again. But other than that, dude, just I'm back on the Jocko grind where I'll go work out, listen to like some horrific World War II stories, and then just feel like I'm doing nothing with my life.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, something that I recognized is like any effort to try and control another human being is just you running away from the work that needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Like anytime that you're like, oh man, I wish they would stop being so goddamn stupid. That's just, oh wait, you need to stop being so goddamn stupid. Like,
yeah, stupid rubs off, man.
Yeah, you just need to sit down and write the thing or make the thing. Like, why are you concerned with what they're doing?
Yeah.
So,
No, I feel that. Also, like, listening to Jim Bullock's story of the Bataan Death March while I'm doing push-ups is not... And then just like, my dad comes in, he's like, hey, you're gonna weed the garden, right? Okay, bye.
Yeah, okay, literally, dude, okay, bye. No, the best is like when they'll be like, you're gonna weed the garden? Thanks.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, dude.
Thanks. I didn't even say yes. I didn't even say yes. Like, what are you talking about thank you for? I haven't even done it.
Yeah, I've said nothing, actually.
Yeah.
Which is great. I can't wait to start, working, and so I'm not here anymore, but... God damn, does it suck, dude. I need like a plan. I realized that last night. I think that's why I freaked out at 3:50 a.m. this morning.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is not going to work. Especially with this show and like, projects and, building. It's got to happen externally. There has to be some sort of a dive into the deep end, so to speak.
No.
I'm almost 23, dude. This is rough.
Nah, dude, we're fine. And what's crazy is like it feels so over, but in the grand scheme of things, we're babies. Like there's so much deeper into the deep end we need to go.
Yeah, I know. I know this isn't rock bottom.
It's not. I'm not even saying like rock bottom, just in the sense of like we're only gonna sink further into the crazy. And if we double our age, we're 46.
Yeah.
So like we just have to everything that's happened up until now. We have to double that. And then we're only halfway until we die.
Yeah. Which is why, like, overdosing really sounds appealing.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Nah, I'm kidding. But you know what I mean. Fucking... It's just, like, it's staring down the barrel of, like, this fucking...
Yeah.
The expectation thing is what pisses me off the most. Especially, like, amongst our peers and stuff. It's, like, fucking... Especially people I know that have graduated and got like jobs and stuff. And it's just like you're working for your dad's firm. Like you're working for like a huge company, huge defense company that you have familial ties to, and then it's like, okay. I don't have that. I didn't do the engineering thing.
Yeah,
I
played in the mud.
I played in the mud, dude.
No, but I think unironically, I mean, I've been listening to, like, you've been listening to Jocko people getting killed. I've been listening to the Bhagavad Gita.
Nice.
I figured like we got to go back. It's truth is timeless.
Mm-hmm.
And they say it early. They say like easily within the first, chunk of the book, like you're not entitled to any result.
Yeah. It's
just any fruit of any labor. It's just you have to do the thing, and find complete fulfillment in just doing the thing.
Yeah.
And so like they're bragging about the fruits that they didn't earn. That is irrelevant. All that matters is that we sit in this call and make this stuff
and do the fucking work.
Then this is the victory. The fact that we have an hour to do this.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think also like it's not even like for me more so is the people around me. The expectation that I need to do something like crazy or like extreme to find success.
Yeah, or just to be good enough to be around them.
Yeah, when it's in reality it's like, all right, the opportunities are not the same.
Yeah. The starting points are not the same. The goals are not even the same.
Exactly, and it's going to take a long time. And like, even with this, it's going to take a while. And I can't be like, hey, we say crazy things on this show, and then this is somehow going to build into something. My parents won't stand any of that, dude.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Like, are you like Jimmy Fallon? That's what it'll be like.
Yeah.
Like, so are you like a Jimmy Fallon? Like, what do you do?
Trying to be funny? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Stop that. Fucking get a job.
Yeah, they tell you, oh, what's your like Joe Rogan? So you're like a Nazi then. You're like like, I'm your child.
Actually, I love you.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I mean, like, it's frustrating because it's like that. I think that's the most frustrating thing, especially coming out of college. Is just like the expectation from everybody, like, you should be doing well immediately, and it's like, dude, everyone.
Like, all right, like now you're an adult, and so now you should be like on par with me in my multi-decade long progress into my career.
Yeah, exactly. And like that's the thing too, is like other than the people that have, benefited from like nepotism and shit, like I know the fucking most of the people I know, dude, are in this exact position, which is a little concerning because it really highlights the fucking maybe the less utility of a college education. But
yeah. No, I mean, I don't mean to make this like a doomer thing, but like just it's society at large. Like I think like the amount of young people that live with their parents is like higher than the Great Depression.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I can see that just strictly from the Snap Map.
Yeah, that's just what life like. It's just bad for everyone. It's just bad.
Yeah.
And so like to just really like, I mean, not to just to suck off the Indians, but like egolessness and just going through it is the only way out.
Yeah.
Like just the egolessness of like, I'm just gonna do the thing. I'm not gonna compare myself. I'm not gonna hope for anything more. I'm just gonna do what I can now until it ends. That's the only way you make it through this. Otherwise, you're gonna lose your mind.
Yeah.
It's like the Holocaust. Like the people who died are the ones that really like gave up on God. Like you could hate God, that's fine.
Yeah.
But the people who are like God's not real,
nah, you're done.
Then those are the ones that die.
Yeah, you're done. You have no hope. You have no. There's nothing. There's no point.
My life is a Holocaust.
Dude, the fucking motto of this show truly is "Work will set you free." This is every week we say it, but R.I.P. to the Jews. But I feel that fucking. I'm gonna read Dianetics. I have it on my desk again. I read a page of it today while I was cleaning, and I was like, "Oh, that actually is there's some good stuff in here."
Dude, nice. I'm like honestly just about finishing like the autobiography of a yogi.
Nice.
By Yogananda Paramahamsa, or Paramahamsa Yogananda, I think is his name. I think I might have switched it up.
Okay.
But it's such a funny book, dude. The way he writes, like just the verbs just Indian verbs are so funny.
How so?
Like a person might be like, "Oh, I exclaimed in joy." He might use like ejaculated as like a verb to yell or something. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
they get creative with it.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, what?
What are you talking? I ejaculated with jubilation.
Stuff like that. It's really.
I've never done that.
I've never, never in my life. And it's honestly like he and his message is honestly pretty good, but I think like. So like how these things work is it's like they have something called a parampara, which is like a lineage.
Okay.
So it's like student to teacher.
Yep.
And I think like after he died, his lineage, I think like the people who are like the teachers now aren't as good, which is unfortunate. Like allegedly the organization he's created has strayed a bit from who he was and what he did, but
yeah.
But he himself is pretty like, and the stories in it are just like so. They're almost like biblical in their terms of nonsense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like one chapter is called "The Cauliflower Robbery." And so like he is gardening. So like how it works is like you live with your guru, and
Okay.
then you basically it's kind of have like a life role model. Like you live with him, you eat with him, you spend your life, and then like and not only does he teach you just about like how to be a monk, but like you kind of adopt his, I guess, life energy, I guess.
Okay.
Um, and so they're like he's like growing cauliflower in the garden, and he's like, look, my teacher, I made these for you. Aren't you proud of me? And he's like, I'm very proud of you. We will have these for dinner in 2 days. This is be very good. And then, um, so in like 2 days, so he hides the cauliflower under his bed. And then the next day they go for like a walk at sunrise by like the Ganges or something
Okay.
with the other students.
Yep.
And then so his so before his name was Yogananda, it was like Mukunda. Like Yogananda is like his, you know, graduated name, I guess.
Gotcha.
And so he's like, Mukunda, did you lock the door to our? They call it the Hermitage. That's the
Oh.
house.
Okay.
It's like, did you lock the door to our Hermitage? And then Mukunda's like, I think so. And then he's like, you didn't. I can read your mind because he can do that. The teacher can read minds.
Oh man.
And he's like, I know you didn't. And this will be punished. You forgetting will be punished.
That's not
You
cool.
won't. Someone is going to take one of your cauliflowers.
No.
And then so they're walking back, and then they see this like poor vagrant wandering. And then he just stops what he's doing, and then he just turns left to go into the house. And then he just leaves the house with one of his cauliflowers. And then he goes into his room, and then like the dude, he's missing one of them. I think he had like 8 or 9. There was only like 7 or 6.
Okay.
And then that he didn't take his jewelry, he didn't take his money. He went under his bed to take the cauliflower out. And then he's like, how did he do that? And then the teacher was like, I used telepathy, mind communication to create a desire for cauliflower and create a gut instinct as to where he would find it.
Oh.
And then
He followed his stomach.
he did. He followed his stomach to this little boy's bedroom to take his vegetables. And it's just stuff like that where the guru.
So
like,
what the fuck is the point of that story?
That you, unironically, that you shouldn't be forgetful of like locking the door, and that you should always just like love and respect your guru because he has powers beyond comprehension.
Gotcha. Yeah, and if you forget to lock the door, he's gonna have a guy fucking get this idea. Yeah, he's gonna fucking eat your cauliflower.
He's gonna take your shit, dude. It's stuff like that. The whole book is just like,
That's awesome.
yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, that's good. Oh, might get a little interruption here.
Yeah.
Yeah, a fucking big man just walked in the side room. Let's see. Might have a little guest on the show. So I'm talking about, dude. This is my cauliflower.
This is my cauliflower moment. Someone's gonna come into this episode, take our vegetables.
Not my fucking vegetable. Leave him alone.
Yeah, leave him alone, dude.
Oh man. Oh, that's great. So you just been munching these fucking Hindu stories?
Yeah, I've just been. I mean, so I haven't really been like there's deep tomes I could get into,
Mm-hmm.
but you gotta it's baby steps,
Gotcha.
because it's way too much. So like this book is like it's kind of like like he came to the West, like and he started his thing. So it's his book and his legacy is kind of big here. Like I think his institution is like in California.
Gotcha. So do they not respect him in the motherland then?
It's not that they don't respect him, but it's just it's been westernized a bit.
Gotcha.
So like
He didn't mark
stuff,
it well over there.
I mean, I don't know. So the guru that he had, honestly, sounds like from the stories he tells, sounds pretty beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's like a pretty no nonsense guy. Like he just doesn't. He's like, listen, you can be my student, but like you can't. The training's gonna be rough, and there's no bitching. That's how we do this. It's gonna be a long, hard road, but you'll graduate, with the superpowers.
Yeah, he's like the Marines of fucking.
Yeah. Like he doesn't mince words. He doesn't play around. He's a very stern dude.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I want to get into like there's a dude. His name is Adi Shankara,
Mm-hmm.
and he created a school of thought called Advaita Vedanta, and that's the big dude. That's the next pond I'm gonna dip into.
Gotcha. Well, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, so like Vedanta is probably one of the biggest schools of thought. Like when people think of Hinduism, they usually think of Vedanta. I feel like it's either that or Samkhya.
That's exactly what I think of as well.
So like he's this dude who I think like from the age of like 8, he had this like the stories are always so fucking weird. Like he was like 8 and then by this river, and then this like guru like saw him and then was like quote like very attracted to the energy of this boy, and then so like took it upon himself to like teach him. And then so he became like a very smart, like he was just like born and bred to like spread the word, so he traveled all throughout India
Okay.
to create like a unifying school of thought for like of Hindu thought. And so
Mm-hmm.
like he created like hymns, and he created Advaita Vedanta, and it was like so beast mode that like it still exists to this day.
Gotcha.
And
Interesting.
so yeah,
So you just
so like
dominated
it
this.
kind of
It was
it promotes kind of like just everything is one consciousness. Everything is, we are all just drops from the ocean of the infinite. You know, the All Father, if you will.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Versus like the other philosophy I talk about, like Samkhya, like it's basically there is the All Father, which is like the little piece of conscience within you, and then there's everything else. So like it's a dualist philosophy.
Yeah. Okay.
There's the All Father, then there's bullshit. Versus Advaita Vedanta is like it's all the All Father. Everything else is just an illusion. You're if you don't see that it's the All Father, you're blind and you're stupid and you're wrong.
Yeah. Fuck
But
that. Excuse me. You gotta recognize the All Father within you.
well, I think you so they recognize that the All Father's in you, but I think they just more create like a like the road rage that you have. That's not the All Father. That's external shit from the mind
Yeah.
that you shouldn't get caught up with. You have to recognize what is the All Father, and then just everything else is bullshit.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think the All Father wants me to keep using Eucerin Advanced Repair Lotion to jack my penis?
No.
Yeah, I don't. I think you might be right. I think it's
No.
it burns when I do that.
I think the All Father wants you to quarantine your penis.
You know, I think you might be right, dude.
I think psych ward lockdown, straight jacket, no stimulation.
I think so. I think I need like a reset. Cause yeah, you know, not really.
I mean, I'm trying to.
But yeah, I think it would be a good exercise. I'm gonna try and not drink booze this week, and maybe you know, not jerk off, because that's that's bad. Okay.
Nah, you what do you think about like the prophecy that I posted in the group chat?
Which one? The
I posted kind of like a while ago, but like, so one of the things it's like the star will gorge itself on clay,
okay.
which is like the Star of David. Like they're gonna just they want clay, they want land,
Yeah.
and then the black flag will fly above the dome. That's like the Iranian president fucking getting clapped by the Mossad.
Okay.
And then the next one is the belly of the dragon will drip water. So that might be like a Taiwan, China situation.
I see. Where did you get these prophecies?
We're gonna get to this is the dark web, the deep net,
Yeah.
the onion links.
Gotcha.
Now local psyop farm 4chan is where I found the
Yeah.
prophecy.
So you think Taiwan's next? I think yeah. I think we're gonna see some not so nice things happen in the next couple months. Um, in terms of like our response to it, I think it'll be so disconnected. Like people think that because of like the whole shit like in Ukraine and Israel, we're gonna be directly involved with what happens in Taiwan because they're like our buddies. I think we'll just leave them. Like
Yeah,
if they get invaded, that's it. It's just like, all right, sorry fuckers, you got fucked. Goodbye.
yeah. What's crazy though is like in terms of like these conflicts, like Ukraine and Israel don't really have a much influence on like the American economy.
No, but the Taiwan shit. Yeah.
You will
Yeah.
like all electronics will ease. Like if you think like the whole like dude like oh thanks Obama, thanks Biden, gas went up 30 cents. Like
Yeah.
electronics will go up like 30%
Yeah.
probably.
So now it's time to buy that MacBook today.
Yeah.
Go to Apple.
Any and all, yeah, any and all viewers, time buy whatever thing that you're thinking about spending money on. Get a credit card, max it out.
Max it out right now.
Yeah, Baba Vanga predicted this. Dude.
Baba Vanga predicts.
She did. No, unironically, I think around this time she said that there was going to be like the death of world leaders. And recently in Slovakia, there was like a Franz Ferdinand situation.
He lived.
He lived, but I think it was like one. She was going to say that some world leaders would die and some would be wounded.
Oh, there you go. That's convenient.
Yeah. So
That guy did beast mode that shit though. He gets shot 5 times point blank. How do you not kill a guy? You shoot him 5 times. I could kill anybody if I shot him.
Dude.
Yeah, you might do. I might have been 50 Cent and fucking whiteface, dude.
Yeah, new prime minister of Slovakia. He sent Curtis Jackson.
Thanks, Kurt. Yeah, no, that's I don't I'm not worried about it, but it will the financial situation of this country in the next year. There's no way it's going to go up.
No.
That's just not how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cuz like I mean this is such like boomer talk, but like like Jerome Powell.
What? No.
He's like the head of the Federal Reserve.
Okay.
So but it's basically what he's been doing. Like, so to fight inflation, you have to make the interest rates go up.
Yeah.
So they're at like 7%. Right now, at like 7 to 8%, and he said that like he's gonna try and keep them high. So, that means that things are not like when you lower them. That's when you get like the economy boom, just juice up the money.
Yeah.
Juice up the printers. And people like politicians like that because that means like good times for them.
Yeah.
But that ultimately leads to inflation. So eventually the numbers have to go up.
Yeah.
In like the 70s, there was really bad inflation with like gas lines and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a dude, I think his name was like Paul Volcker. He brought it up to like 20.
Yeah.
Like 20%. And he was getting like death threats. And people were like, we're going to kill you. You have to put it down. You like, what the fuck is you're crazy, but it fixed it.
Yeah, you stuck it out. I remember I heard Jones talking about it a couple months ago that they were trying to get it up to 13.5. That was the number that I heard.
The problem is though, is like the entire house of cards, like things will start breaking if like the house of cards will fall apart if they get too high for too long. Because it's like what goes up must come down. Like if it's just bullshit all the way up, like it can't be up there forever.
It's not gonna scale. Well, it's gonna scale and it's not gonna stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So they gotta
like,
wait for the perfect moment to.
Yeah.
Jack
like this
it up
whole like we're gonna have a soft landing. Like viewers, buy the MacBook. No, we're not. No. Invest in guns probably. Invest in guns.
Guns and canned food.
Invest in the show.
Yeah, buy the we're gonna have something soon that you can buy.
It would actually be so metal if we like pivoted to like an AM radio type show, like an apocalypse, Fallout New Vegas style. Like,
buy our fucking food box that has canned beans that we totally didn't buy from the supermarket.
Just repackage it. Imagine we just like go to the food bank and we take out free food and then we just have like our own like steam iron on labels. and then we just go to like a farmer's market and just sell it as our own.
Dude, that's the spirit of America right there, brother.
It is.
That is.
We go to BJ's. We buy their cookies. We just buy something that we know is tasty. Costco, buy their cookies.
I'm so ready. What? Look out for our cookies, everybody. X.com/Gash Show.
X.com/cookies.
Get ready for that Taiwanese invasion.